Crypto Army, what up? DeFi Army, what up? It's your boy J-Rod. We back at it again. And today's freestyle, we're going to talk about the dog days of crypto winter. As we go through these dog days, again, what should we be thinking about? Again, this is the Right Mindset Show. Like, comment, and subscribe. Where we talk about how to buy, not necessarily what to buy. Again, we go over coins in my portfolio as I go through my journey, and I cover how I buy in regards to what I'm buying. So when I'll talk about something I'm buying, before initially it was SafeMoon, started talking about Solana SHIB, and really how it applies to the mindset we need to have to really succeed in this changing time. I believe cryptocurrency is going to be the new asset of the future, and this is our time to capitalize. As we have the halvings, as we have market changes and fluctuations, and just, a new generation of millionaires and some billionaires. But honestly, just getting into the new generation of becoming a millionaire, that's a really good opportunity. Because again, you can live your purpose once you're freed up financially. Shoot, they said to really have your own choice of what job you want, you only need $75,000. In the sense of you don't feel like you have to work to survive. So that's what we're about, man. That's what my show is about. Getting into the mindset to where you can leverage cryptocurrency into not having to work to survive. Not your life being work or starve. And so that's where we at, guys. That's what we covering. Gotta get the chain out, you know what I mean? Little struggle living, doing a little something. It's clean though, but I keep it clean though. That's what we saying. And so anyways, today's freestyle, we're going to talk about getting through as the market starts to go from averaging sideways to averaging upwards. And again, once we have the Bitcoin halving, we start averaging upwards and things start slowly ticking up. And then they slowly tick up until they can't handle it no more and they burst through. So the best way to take advantage of that is through my system, which is not a system I invented, just how I'm using the system of dollar cost averaging. And so, again, like I was saying in the last video, with losing on SafeMoon, it really gave me a chance to diversify and actually made me feel more secure as an investor. So I went from dollar cost averaging weekly to now I actually dollar cost average daily. That's right. I keep some money saved in my account so that it can come out every day, a small percentage. Now again, it's the same percentage, just spread out daily. So this is not the number, but to give you an example, let's say I was doing $200 a week, or let's use round numbers, $140 a week. I now do $2. What is it? That would be $140 a week, would be $20 a day. So that's not the numbers I'm using, but just giving you an idea of how I am now dollar cost averaging daily, going from doing, like I said, 100 or so a week to now, $10, $20 a day. So again, those aren't my numbers, because again, we're not talking about, what to buy, but really how to buy. How what I buy applies to the right mindset. So right now what I'm doing with my dollar cost averaging is I'm dollar cost averaging into Solana, and then I'm leveraging Solana to buy some Solana SHIB while holding some Solana as well. So it's just a great two-step strategy to build a Solana bag as we sit through this time. And then also too, I will still individually buy some Ethereum to transfer it into Binance, because Binance can't be traded in America on a centralized exchange. So you have to actually buy it and then send it to DeFi and break it down that way. So my Ethereum, Binance, Evergrow, all of that is done individually through individual trades, while I'm dollar cost averaging with Solana and Solana Shield. And so again, it's crazy because if I'm being honest, SafeMoon was such a risk even before Caroni got arrested, that you really had to slow play because it was just a risk. It was really risky. They were promising the moon. So whenever somebody promises the moon, there's always a chance that it's a lie. You know, not saying SafeMoon's a lie, but just saying, you know, let them have their day in court. That'll all be adjudicated. That'll all be figured out. But there's just a chance that when you fly that close to the moon, you pop up on the radar. Like we said, Central was a scam, and the government took notice. And they didn't take notice just because they were a scam. They took notice because they were a big fish, and they were an American firm. So that's, you know, so now in hindsight, you know, and looking back on it, they can say it's a scam and they can admit it because everyone's been sentenced. And, you know, you can't double jeopardy in America. You can't try someone for the same crime. So now they can come on and say it's a scam. Now, again, that is not SafeMoon's story yet. But being bankrupted, they're cooked as a company, in my opinion. And so, you know, maybe we'll get the SafeMoon documentary and they'll come out and say, oh, it was a scam. We did this, we did that. You know, but that remains to be seen. It's just that with the bankruptcy, they're sort of done in as a firm. And so yeah. So I say all that to say that SafeMoon was a risk, a major risk, because again, for it to pan out, a lot had to happen. And again, they had to, you know, not pop up on the radar, which they did, unfortunately. So my dollar cost averaging was weekly and monthly, because it's like, hey, I gotta be careful, I gotta slow play it. But now, I mean, the stuff I'm in now is either not well known, off the radar, or preferably not in America. Good gosh. Gensler and Garland, y'all really out here doing it. London actually works well with DeFi, and I think they're setting the standard for what DeFi regulation will really look like. Because really, if you want to really regulate on a fair level and be on the level with your regulation, then what you really do is you get the Ledger, Tangent wallet, you get the DeFi wallets to, you know, like the secure offline ones, the cold storage wallets, you get them to give up their base, their portfolio. Say, hey, just let me know the names of all of your clientele. And that'll root out bad actors, because if you do something, if you scam and you've got a Tangent wallet or a Ledger wallet and you scam, then the government, the London government, UK government, can go to Ledger and say, hey, we think this guy was working with you. Do you have a so-and-so on file? Do you have a James Smith on file? Social security number, this, and this. We think he may have used one of your wallets. Then Ledger will say, let me check. Oh yeah, that's him right here. Here's his wallet address. Boom, you got all the activity. That's regulation that's on the level. That's understanding the new era we're entering and doing something about it. Not what the American government's doing right now in not making regulation clear and then turning around and saying, well, we'll let you know when we arrest you. Come on, man. So it just had to go through a lot of hurdles. It was a long shot. But now that it's out the picture, you know, I'm investing in stuff that's not as much of a long shot. So ironically, I could actually become a millionaire off the fact that I'm able to put more money in, you know, because I'm not getting into as risky stuff. But to be honest, I'm not investing now with the expectation of becoming a millionaire. I'm investing now with the expectation and the hope of getting enough to pay off my debts next cycle. But the irony is that might actually make me a millionaire, because I get to get a little more aggressive now that I'm investing in stuff that is a little more of a surefire bet. I mean, Solana is proven. Solana Shib has a community They're a meme coin. They ain't promising to do nothing but meme. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, you know, and Evergrow got the Atlas wallet coming out. They're working on launching projects as we launch into the bull run. So everything is looking good. Everything's looking green right now. And so, you know, so that's the irony about it. You know, I'm able to take more risk. And even though my $1 million idea is kaput, I'm actually able to put more money in. So I may ironically land at $1 million because of that. But again, like I said, is that my expectation? If I'm being honest, no. You know, I had my $1 million idea. It's essentially done for. And so these are all, you know, get out of debt ideas. And that's a good problem to have. You know, you either make $1 million or worst case scenario, you're out of debt. And shoot, when I'm out of debt, Lord willing, I'll be able to contribute more to my family, and I'll be able to raise my dollar cost averaging. So, because one dream of mine, and one thing I cover as I sort of vlog and cover, you know, the right mindset, I want to dollar cost average through an entire Bitcoin cycle, which means I want to go through 4 years putting a certain amount of money in every day into the market. And I want to see what happens there. I mean, I definitely think that's definitely $1 million idea right there, you know. And you know, with the bull run, more stuff's going to come out. People are going to try new things. More scams going to come out too. But people are going to really try to come out and innovate. And I don't think that Amazon or Google crypto idea has come out yet. I think there's going to be one that's going to come out and is going to change the game the way Ethereum did, the way Binance did. And I think they're going to be all of them in one. And like I said, my bet was it was SafeMoon, but I don't think I think they're still out there, guys. And the bull run is when they get their financing. So don't be surprised if this cycle or next cycle, that one comes out. And I will be covering it when it does. I'll cover it all the way through because we are about the big opportunities on this channel. As I explained, you know, the solid stuff, you should already be in. You should already be in Ethereum, already be in Bitcoin, already be in Solana, already be in Ripple. You should already be in those. So I am covering the stuff that is going to really, really skyrocket and get you more money to be able to get you know, not financial advice, but get me more money to be able to invest in the blue chip cryptos. But you should already be in those, you know? And so yeah, so that it's coming, guys. I do not think, I mean, I could say that, you know, Ethereum is the Microsoft of crypto, right? Like, big boy, big game, and everything can change around them. They still won't be here. But I do not think that the Amazon or the Google of crypto is out yet. Like I said, it's not. I don't think it's out yet. Where it's a blockchain, an exchange, a debit card, a DeFi swap, you know, platform, all of that perfect ecosystem. Ethereum could become that, obviously, because it's in the front lane, but in the front row, pole position, but I don't think that one is out yet. And on my channel, we're gonna cover it when it comes out. So yeah, man, that's what I'm learning. You know, I'm learning that, you know, I'm able to invest a little better and honestly a little more aggressive with a little more confidence, you know, now that my big play is gone. My big risky play is essentially gone. And so I'm able to sort of spread it out over the more dependable, reliable ones. And then take a risk here and there on some meme coins. So again, this helped my portfolio. It's a good learning lesson. And as long as we're learning and moving, that's really all that matters, man. That is really all that matters. So you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. Holla at your boy. Crypto Army, what up? DeFi Army, what up? We out of here.